Hello everyone, and welcome to another sort of kind of anime cast where we just sit and talk about anime and things. I made a post on my Discord and on my social media asking for like questions. Usually, every week on my Discord, I ask a question and then everyone answers, and then over the weekend, we do a live stream and talk about the answer. I read all the answers and give my own answer and opinion. But this week, I thought, maybe you guys should ask me questions because about a month or two ago, I remember saying, hey, I want to do a Q&A video because I haven't done one in a while. What questions do you have? And then a bunch of people asked questions, and I never did the Q&A video. So I felt really bad. So I want to give people another chance to ask questions. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I messed up again because I posted on my Instagram one of those questions things, but I posted it yesterday at 7 and a story only lasts 7 hours. So I took screenshots from the first couple of questions that came through, but then I only checked again past 7 today, and then the story was gone. So now I lost a bunch of questions again. So. But anyway, I'm sure there's going to be more than enough questions on the what I take screenshots of and on Discord and stuff, so we're good. Sanji, Meshi. No, Ocha. I want tea. We are live, so I'm doing a big Genshin stream in a bit. But for now, we're just going to do a Q&A. In the live chat, we have Sotos, Hunter, Fairy is here. Hello, Fairy. Modru, who is the sponsor for Genshin later. That video is going to be longer than 10 Harry Potter series. Oh, my exposed video that Sotos is making. Evaluate is here. Rich Donut is here. Cherry Vasilij. Sotos is here with his, notes of things that he can expose about me, just waiting for me to mess up. Tiago is here. So hello everyone and welcome. Let's start with the very first question, which was asked by Lord Modru, who is the sponsor for tonight's Genshin stream. Which old anime series have you watched that you wish would get a remake? The first one that comes to mind is Ouran High School Host Club. I would not mind a remake of that. Would love it, actually. Like a Fruits Basket level remake, though. Would also not mind a very cringy show called Onegai Twins. It's one of my OG shows that I watched really long ago. Feel free for you guys to also answer the questions, by the way. Blackblade says, Hajime no Ippo. What I have heard a lot about. A lot of people want me to watch Ippo, but it's like 120 episodes, so before I watch that, I think I have to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But don't you worry, everyone. Look at October. So this is my schedule for September. Just give me a second. This is my schedule for September, right? And it looks pretty packed. But October, not looking at my possible off week, after My Hero Academia ends, I'm going to be able to fit in something there. Slime and Ida 10 are ending. That's 2 more. Zoku, I will be finishing. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces opening up. One might be filled with Komi Can't Communicate. And I think Attack on Titan is only starting in January. So I definitely will be able to fit at least... Nana? No! A remake with an ending, but the manga isn't ended. So they can't remake that until the manga ends, which I don't think Nana's going to get an ending for the manga. But yeah, it would be interesting to see the ending. Although I liked the ending we got, or where it ended. Mike says Claymore. Vasilisk says Katekyo no Hitman Reborn. Just watch the Netflix FMA version. It's just as good. I feel like you're making a joke, but I don't get it because I haven't watched it. Other people might get your joke. Okay, question number 2. Why Nana doesn't get an ending? Is the mangaka of Hunter x Hunter writing it? No. But I do think that they stopped because of health issues. I'm not sure if that's still going on, or maybe they just don't want to return to it, because I personally believe that the ending that we got is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, I like open endings. Hunter Lanky says, if you were transported to the One Piece world right now, what devil fruit would you want to have, or would you not have any devil fruit powers like Zoro or Sanji? I would prefer probably not to have devil fruit powers, but only if that means I can be as strong as Zoro or Sanji, or I would like some kind of hypnotic powers like Miss Golden Week? What's her name? Is Golden Week, the one at the island with the Dory and Brogy. I think, as far as I remember, that was more of a hypnotizing technique rather than a devil fruit power. So I'd like that, to be honest, the same power. 1, 2, Django. Yeah, I'd like a power like that. I don't think I'd be able to not swim. Hanta says, Mera Mera no Mi all the way. Yeah, like Mike said, I would miss being able to swim. I like swimming. I don't swim a lot, but I would miss being able to swim. I definitely do not swim in the ocean. That is scary. Although I used to, when I was younger, go to the beach a lot, because we lived really close to the beach. And I remember going to the beach quite often and swimming as if, I didn't have a care in the world. But nowadays, I'm like, the beach, the ocean, where the sharks are? Huh? No. Even if the chances are so small of me dying, it's just this unknown, this fish underneath, and there's jellyfish that can sting you. Like, no thank you. It just feels uncomfortable when I have a perfectly nice pool outside my house. Why would I want to go swim in the scary ocean? No. I am terrible at swimming, so I really don't lose anything. Hello, Knox. Welcome. Elizabeth, you don't know how to swim? Interesting. But I mean, if you never need to, like, when would you have learned, right? Sorry, this is bothering me. Okay. Next is Sotos. Fuck you, Sotos. I'm not answering that. You made me excited for nothing. Thomir. Is there an anime you really liked on your first watch, but disliked more when rewatching? And the opposite, you disliked it first, but not as much after rewatching. So, I don't rewatch a lot of shows, and I don't think there's something that I liked and then didn't like. But I do think there's something I didn't like, but then I tried it again later and I liked it. But now I don't know what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Annie list and just quickly check here. Let's see. So this is my Annie list. You can find the link in the description. There's a Linktree link with all of this stuff, all my links. So, Attack on Titan I've rewatched. I liked it more on the rewatch, but I already liked it a lot, so, here's another rewatch. Lucky Star. I don't remember if I liked it more or less when I rewatched it, but I think I liked it pretty much the same. It's kind of like just fun and sweet. But I don't think I'd be able to watch it again. Maybe one day. I don't know. Let's see. Oran, I've rewatched that. I loved it equally the second time. I honestly find some jokes even funnier because you know what's coming, and then the anticipation makes it even more enjoyable. Paradise Kiss. I liked it both equally. Pokemon, the first movie. I mean, I like that equally. Spirited Away, I like more and more each time I watch it. It really gets me in my feels. Yeah, that's it. I don't think. What is up? What did you do? Hey, show them your haircut. I gave him a haircut. Do you have wax in?
No, I had in a little earlier, but...
Okay, he doesn't have wax in, so it's not styled, but I gave him a haircut. Yeah. Show him the back, show him the back. You look a little bold here. Did I thin it out too much? There we go. That looks better. Okay, back at the back. Here, this is not my fault. What happened here again, Hanku? What happened here?
What?
It looks like I did that, but I didn't do that. What happened here?
What? Nothing happened.
No, shut up. There's a story.
What?
Shut up. Tell them what happened.
Nothing happened there.
No, tell them.
Nothing happened there.
Stop it.
Something happened here.
No, what happened there? There's a hole there. The hair doesn't grow there. I swear to God, though. Look down. How would I even do that? There literally no hair grows there.
I can't see it.
You have never seen that.
Maybe if I move
Hanku.
quickly.
Look. You've seen that.
No, I haven't.
You have.
No, I haven't.
You have. I've been cutting your hair for like 2 years.
And you know about it.
Yes, I asked you. There doesn't grow hair there. He's lying. He's lying. I swear that has always been there. When you cut your hair too short, it shows. But it's always been there. You know about it. Swear to your mother's life. Did you not know about it?
No, I knew about it.
Thank you. Okay, so what happened?
I was very young, and my cousin and I were pulling our younger cousins on like those red wagons, like over the age wagons. And so I sat in it, and he went around the corner, but because I was heavier,
you tipped and fell.
Yeah,
and something spiked into your head.
I tipped, yeah. I tipped and I hit the
pavement.
I hit the wall.
Ouch.
I hit everything, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for clarifying, because I did not accidentally do that.
Yeah.
Show me the back again. I think I should thin it out a little bit more, maybe over here. You can't... Okay, bye. Will you make me tea later?
Yes.
Okay, we continue...
When later? Like 5 minutes or like 40 minutes?
20 minutes-ish. 20 or 30 minutes. I'll ask you again. Okay, back to the questions. Let me see. I think Cherry said she asked another. Lots of chatting. The movie doesn't change. People do. Okay. Here we go. Matty, what are you most looking forward to starting on your planning list? That is an interesting question. I don't know. I have a priority planning list. Out of here, I'm most excited for all of them. God, because they're all so different. Like this one because romance, this one because visuals, and like I think I watched one episode when I was like 12. Kill la Kill because I've seen GIFs. Kisniver because I think I'm really excited for that one. I'm all excited for all of these for different reasons. But if I had to choose just one, Haruhi, Suzumiya, or Kisniver. I can't choose. Both of those I'm very excited for. Okay, next up. Rich D. Onut. If you were a fighter in Keijo, what would your preferred fighting style be? Would you be more of a primary boob or butt technique user? And do you think having a boob job would count as doping? Yes, having a boob job would count as doping for sure. I would not be allowed to fight with my boobs. But my boobs are very durable because I have seen them take the little stuff that they put in here and there was a video and a car drove over it and it was fine. So I wouldn't be worried. But I don't know, my boobs would hurt. I don't want to bash people with my boobs. I'd rather use my butt. It would be so much easier. So, yes. Okay. What if on the inside she always had big titty energy though? Tiago said her natural proficiency would have to be butt, as the recent boob job makes a beginner in the ways of the oppai. Yeah, no, I'd be a butt person. I mean a butt. That's what I'd use. Okay, Cherry, barely in time, but I have 2 questions. If you could forget one anime and experience it again for the first time, which anime would it be? Attack on Titan. Because I want to forget all the terrible experiences I've had with the fans, not only the anime. Yes, it would be awesome to rewatch the anime blind, but I also would like to forget the fan experiences, which after season 3, I didn't want to talk to Attack on Titan or look at Attack on Titan GIF for a long while because the fans just left such a bad taste in my mouth. My brain took a while to catch up to that. I was like, why did a car drive over Kella's boobs? No, it was just... So yes, I would say Attack on Titan. It would be a great experience to watch it all over again. And yeah. I don't know. I feel like I wish I could do reactions to Attack on Titan again from the start because I didn't react to season 1. I didn't react to every episode. I asked people, what episode reactions are you most excited to see? And then I just reacted to those. The rest I watched in my own time because I thought it would be faster that way because I wanted to catch up by the time season 3 came out, which I did. But it's sad that I don't have reactions to the first, to all the episodes of season 1. Blackblade says, hi Q, but a binge watch. Waiting a week between episodes sucked. I heard Attack on Titan ending makes it a 6 out of 10 anime. You know what? I'm gonna call bullshit on that. The reason is because I can already tell by the people saying that shit, which, yes, thank you for deleting Tiago because you shouldn't say that. But I'm going to be honest and say I know that people say that, but I can bet you I know who says it. And it's the fans that have been pissing me off for the whole of the last season, the final season, the fans that have been pissing me off, the most arrogant bastards on the internet, they don't like the ending. And by that logic, I am going to love the ending. Fuck all of you, I told you. I'm not saying that's how, because I don't know how it ends. But by who is shitting on the ending, I know I'm going to love the ending. So I'm super excited. So, which anime has the best characters for cosplaying? One Piece, without a doubt. One Piece. There are so many characters and they're all so creatively drawn with hair in every color. I want to gender bend every single male character in that show, but also do the girl characters. So, yeah. If I could cosplay from just one show, it would be One Piece because I'd never run out of characters to cosplay. And, they're so fun to cosplay. They're so creative. I don't know. That's for me. I mean, there are some shows with more elaborate cosplays that I could imagine. But, I mean, I'm not the professional that can make what do you call, like, props and stuff. So I would say One Piece. Yes, actually, I wouldn't mind cosplaying Hancock. Yeah, Thomir. I'm not going to read that out loud, but yeah. Okay, this one is from Fairy. Oh, thank you for those questions, by the way, Cherry. Very, very interesting ones. I like them. Not that I'm saying the other questions weren't interesting, but I really liked your questions. Are there many thrift stores in South Africa? Making a Doflamingo cosplay would be pretty easy if you can find 70s clothes. I'm sure there are many thrift stores in certain, maybe in Cape Town, but here I only know about one. But I mean, I already have the fluffy pink jackets. But if I were to cosplay him, Doflamingo, I want to go all out. Because I not all out on everything, honestly, but all out on, I would want a long-ass, fluffy, light pink, because my fluffy jacket is off pink. I want a pretty pink jacket and really bright pink zebra pants. And yeah, he's gonna be quite the cosplay if I ever get to him. But my next cosplay plan is Perona and after that I'd want to cosplay Corazon. Here's my Brooke style question. May I see your panties? If I had some lying around behind me, I might have just grabbed them, but you can see Ace's panties. There you go. They are black. Okay, this one is from Fairy. If you were reincarnated into an anime that you watched, which one would it be? What kind of experience would you make for your next life? Well, the experience I would make depends on where I'm reincarnated. So let me answer that first. My mom is talking to my cat and it's very loud. She's like, "Hello, Sky. Hello, Sky." It's very like... Anyway, reincarnated. I would like to be reincarnated into the Pokemon world. Not Attack on Titan. That would be the... Like, if the question was, where would you be most scared to be reincarnated, it would be Attack on Titan, honest to God. I would really like to be reincarnated into the Pokemon world, and I would like to be a Pokemon YouTuber. No, a Pokemon vlogger. I would vlog all over the different regions, making videos of Pokemon and meeting new Pokemon and interviewing trainers and stuff. I wouldn't want to be the best Pokemon trainer, but I would want to vlog all around, and yeah, that would be fun. It looks so easy in the Pokemon world for a 10-year-old to just fucking travel across country. So... What changes that you wish could do in the previous life that you can do in your next life? Changes, what would I change or what would I want to change from this life? Not much. I don't have anything that I like my life. The best part that would be different would be in the Pokemon world, being a Pokemon YouTuber, I would never have to deal with the Attack on Titan fandom. Sorry. Okay. What changes... I kid. For the most part. What changes that you wish could... what do you want to do? If you get a power, what would you do with it? Oh, if I got a power... In Pokemon, you don't really get powers. You get Pokemon. So, I would probably do... You know, in the Pokemon games, there were beauty contests. I would probably like to go to beauty contests with my Pokemon. But if I were in an anime world, like, let's say if I were in My Hero Academia and I had to choose a power there, I would like the power to I won't say manipulate people's emotions. Like, I can release certain endorphins into their brain to make them feel very happy or very sad or something. But I also think it would be really cool to have a power that, like, opens people's minds. Like, make them feel like they're on drugs without being on drugs. No, I'm joking. My mind, why open your mind, I don't mean that. I have never used drugs to open my mind. I smoked marijuana once, and it was a very terrible experience. I was very paranoid, and it made me feel like I never wanted to do it again, so I never did. So like that dude from Fairy Tail that can make people... Oh, no. No. But maybe a little... Like, that would be one of the emotions, but not just that. When you said open minds, I thought of Sylar from Heroes. I have no idea who that is, but cool. Fairy Tail. Even the ugliest of characters are a 9 out of 10. Oh, that is true. Fairy Tail has some great characters to cosplay as well. I want to rewatch Fairy Tail. One day I will. Probably in my own time, but still. Okay. So those are all the questions on my Discord. Next up, I will take a look at the questions posted on YouTube. Wait. Oops. I just opened the wrong app. Ah, well. Okay. This is from Leon5801. What is your top 3 characters in Gintama? So for those of you that have watched Gintama, this is for you. Obviously Gin. Hey, wait, I have a list. I have lists for everything, guys. My name should be List-chan. Not Anime-chan, List-chan. Not Lisp-chan, List-chan. Oh, fuck. Now the app is... Okay, there we go. Closed. My new top 10. So, my top 10 Gintama characters are Gin, Tsuki, Toshi, Kagura, Katsura, Shinpachi, Tama, Sachan, Sadaharu, and Sogo. What if Anime-chan was in the Genshin world? If I was in Genshin, I would want to be a Claymore user, and I would want to be... I would want to be Hydro, but I don't know how a Hydro Claymore user would work, to be honest. But I feel like that's unique, yes. I want to be a Hydro Claymore user, but let's be honest, I'd probably be a Pyro sword user or something. I can't lift a freaking Claymore with these skinny arms. I wouldn't mind being a pole arm user either, but then I'd still want to be a Hydro user. Then probably a Pyro. I need to get back into Gintama. I got bored with it. Can't even remember what episode I left off on. Really? This is annoying. I want a button. Why there no button? I know you hear this for 100 anime series, but I recommend reading the manga for Fairy Tail above the anime. Oh, yeah, that's true. I did start reading the manga, but then I ran out of time. Yes, I will do that. That is good. Fairy says, I would be an aqua archer. Oh. Wait, do you guys know what weapon Kokomi uses? Because I don't remember seeing or paying attention to what she uses. Okay. Next question. How far are you in Gintama? Episode 202. An anime that a lot of people love, but you thought it wasn't that good. Okay. Hear me out. Hunter x Hunter. It's good. It's just not as good as people said it was. It's good. but not as good as people. People were talking like it was a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. For me, it was like a 7 mostly, and some 9 out of 10 episodes. But maybe 1 or 2 10 out of 10s. Enjoyable, but not as good as people said it was gonna be. But that was just me. Jojo, no explanation needed. That's from Blackblade. I would like to be a Catalyst user, the first male one. Ooh, I heard there was no male Catalyst user. Interesting. I wonder if that was a conscious choice or just something that kind of happened. Vasilij, I have to say, I started my first manga this week and I liked getting into the manga world. I think I will read more manga in the near future. That's good. Manga is good. I was kind of like binge reading Bakuman for a while, but I've calmed down. Okay. Tommy said, for me, Hunter x Hunter and One Piece are the most overrated, but One Piece is at least still very good. Hunter x Hunter isn't. I didn't say that. That was Tomir. Okay. I'm just reading the answers out loud here. Fairy... You should too read a light novel, a short too. A light novel is basically a book, right? I own some light novels, but I haven't started reading them yet. Next question. This is from Apple. Do you like the harem trope? Yes. I like it in the sense that... Wait. I like the harem trope in the sense that there's a lot of pretty girls for me to admire, but I don't like some of the jokes and things that go along with the harem trope. You know what I'm saying? Like... Can someone help me here? Like I like it's funny and fun and there's lots of pretty girls and competition or, you know, it's so great. But just like the MCs are usually annoying, so that's a thing. Like the MC in a harem is usually just and there's certain parts of like a harem when I don't like in a harem when it's clear that one girl is the main girl and the rest are just like fucking there. That is annoying to me because what is the point of watching then and rooting for the other girls when you know he's going to end up with that one? That is stupid. I think it's so dumb when harems make it like there's just one girl and this is the girl he's going to end up with. The rest of them are just like, Like, it's not fun because what if you like one of the other girls more and then everything is just about the other one and then you're like, what's the point of watching because this girl's just being like left behind. Ugh, I don't know. But I haven't watched a ton of harem. This is just my opinion. Blackblade says, I hate the harem trope. It is so bland and overdone. Did you guys hear that? My neck just clicked and it felt good. Like Takemichi and his harem of husbandos who admire him for doing nothing. That's funny. I hate harem in general except monogatari. Monogatari is like, I understand why it would be considered a harem, but it doesn't have any... The reason I don't consider it harem is because it doesn't have almost any of the typical annoying tropes that accompany harem. Hi, Dark Shadow! I arrived just to hear your next snap. Welcome and thank you for 21 months of subs. I appreciate it. That is very, very many, many subs. That's almost 2 years. We are nearing 2 years. Can you believe it? Well, Dark Shadow, while you're here, answer the question. Do you like the harem trope? Let me quickly Google here. AniList, and then I think you should be able to genres or search harem. No, not in the name. No. Female harem. There we go. Sword Art Online is considered a harem. I enjoyed that. Oh, but see, that is he has one main girl, and I mean, that doesn't bother me too much. Sure, I wouldn't have wanted him to end up with another girl, but this show's main draw isn't the harem. I don't know about that one. I don't remember. I don't think this is a harem, but okay. This is a harem, and there's also a main girl. But it's also the main pull isn't the harem, so I don't care that he has one main girl. Naruto harem, what? How? What? Okay. Obviously these are just like tags. For example, maybe Naruto is a harem 5%. Who knows? But this one is 90. Can you say, you know what they should have on this website? You should have, I want to search female harem that is at least 80% marked as female harem, so that I don't get all this bullshit like Noragami. Where? Naruto is a harem because Naruto and all the other girls were simping for Sasuke. You can? Where? I hate mostly any harem. It makes the romance so cheap as far as I'm concerned. So you like harem or a subgenre as opposed to a main genre? Yes. I like harem as a subgenre when there's a lot of pretty girls for me to enjoy. But I don't mind a harem where there's various girls and that's the main thing, the main genre. But then I don't want to know who he ends up with, because then what's the point of watching it? Top right, there's 3 lines. Then minimum percentage tag. Oh, here, advanced. Oh, okay. So let's say, thank you, smart. So harem, 80% at least. High School DxD, harem, but there's a main girl, so what's the point? I don't know that one. Harem, but there's a main girl, so what's the point? My favorite harem is Quintessential Quintuplets, but I spoiled it for myself, so now I don't want to watch season 2. Haven't watched it. What else? To Love Ru I'm watching, but there's kind of a main girl, but you're not sure because reasons I won't spoil, so that's pretty fun. So yeah, I can like harem as the main genre, but then don't tell me this is the girl he ends up with, because then there's no point for me in watching. But also, don't make me watch a whole freaking 2 or 3 seasons and then he doesn't end up with anyone. That pisses me off a little bit too. But I prefer that over them ending up with the wrong girl, in my opinion. So anyway, I like harem because the drama can be entertaining, but it's not really my favorite thing to react to because people get worked up, and that's a little bit annoying because I want to get worked up for the entertainment of it, not to argue with people, because I get worked up because it's my opinion, but I don't want to argue with people about their opinion. And then I'm like, ugh. So I like the drama, but I don't want to argue about the drama. I just want the drama as entertainment for me, not to argue with people about stupid things. Okay, harem. Very interesting. So anyway, the question was, do you like the harem trope? My main answer would be yes, I do. It can be done really well, but there are many that I don't like, so. There is a harem manga called The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You, and it's amazing. It's super fresh, a super fresh take on the genre. The 100 girlfriends. Let's see. The 100 girlfriends. I wonder if it's on here. The 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. Ah. I'll add it to my planning. It sounds funny. Yankee JK Kuzuhana-chan. I don't like a harem where the series ends with the MC finally winning the gal. I like to see him date his choice for a while. Oh, you mean like it shouldn't end with him getting the girl. He should get the girl at some point in the story and then you want to see them date for a while. Yeah, I get that. That explains the Attack on Titan fandom. People get worked up because they are the harem of Eren. It all makes sense now. Okay, let's see. I have a couple more questions on here and then I need to get to some on my phone. I took some screenshots of the Instagram questions. Favorite monster girl and interspecies reviewers. Oh god, the first one that came to mind was the slime girl. And I am surprised by myself by my answer. But the elf girls are really pretty too in general. When you say the MC didn't end up with anyone in a harem, how did that work? Like he had 10 girls hunting him, but at the end he find out he was gay and he end up with his best friend. Like playing Smash Bros with your bro and then smash your bro. Oh my god, Sotos. No. I mean when it ends with all the girls still like him and he didn't make a choice and it's like an open ending. It's the one time where I don't like open endings. Mike says Salamander girl. She was hot. Lol. Is your boyfriend into anime as well? No. I tried to. He plays Genshin. Does that count? I tried to get him into anime and then I made everyone on my Patreon vote which anime should be his first. And then they voted for Death Note and it didn't go that well because it's really old and it's kind of like a cult anime. It's not your typical shonen or mainstream. It's a legendary and everyone in the anime community, I almost want to say, loves it, but for a noob, it wasn't the best start. I really wish I had gotten him to start with Haikyuu, but yeah, no. We kind of turned him off. But hey, who knows? Maybe in the future, he'll give it another shot. Nox says Death Note falls off at episode 13. That's what he said. He said it was good for the first 13, 14 episodes and then it went on too long. That was his opinion. Okay, let me get some questions from here. Train Hanku into anime when you get Hanlu into it. Imagine we get a little son and then he's more interested in anime than golf. Wouldn't that be something? I remember him thirsting over Nami. Does he watch One Piece? No, but he edited my One Piece reactions for YouTube. So that is why he knew, he kind of watched One Piece while he was editing my videos for me. He started editing them around the Rongu Rando arc. Up until recently with the Fishman Island arc, and now I stopped posting reactions at least for a couple of weeks, months, I don't know. With the whole Toei drama blocking everyone's videos, not just One Piece, but Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, I don't know. Toei is blocking videos like left, right, and center. My channel got a strike because of a couple of seconds of a reaction. My reaction to a One Piece episode. It was just a couple of seconds of me laughing at Usopp, almost called him Sotos again, Usopp mocking Crocodile. Or not mocking him, but kemono. Like, he did a joke like that, and then I just laughed at my reaction to that scene. And then they freaking gave my channel a strike. A son who likes anime more than golf. Hanku will be like, they gave us a broken one. Can we change him with a new? Okay. Here are... Excuse me. Here are some questions from Instagram. This is one from IMMWK. Do you watch any movies or TV shows that aren't anime or based on manga? Yes, only comedy though. Whenever I have dinner or lunch or breakfast, I like putting series on and just like mindlessly watching while I eat. And so I watch a lot of comedy. I like My Modern Family, New Girl, How I Met Your Mother, The Office I recently finished. Not recently, but like 2-3 months ago. Yeah. Those are good. And I don't like starting new stuff. I just rewatch old stuff that make me laugh. I really used to be into Marvel movies, but then the movie started not being as good nowadays, and so I'm like, no, I don't care. Okay. What do you think about Gintama? Sorry, it's my favorite anime. Have a good day. Anime-chan. This is from Valo Villarreal. I really love Gintama. It is hilarious and entertaining, and I love the MC, and I love that it can go from poop jokes to like emotional roller coasters. And the one thing that I dislike about Gintama is they kind of fuck Toshi over. But other than that, it's really great, and I love it. And I just started season 2, which is episode 200. Oi! Episode 201 and 202, and I'm really excited. I love how it's just the most unique form of comedy and stuff where they break the fourth wall so often, and they make fun of tropes and everything. So I love Gintama. Poop jokes when Kayla is eating is my favorite. It's Sotos. Do you think Zoro could beat Doflamingo? No. Maybe if he sacrificed his own life. But I don't think so. But maybe... But no. But maybe. Okay, next up. When will we do a trip to Japan together? I'm planning to go March, April next year. Thoughts? I was gonna go March, April in 2023. But then... now I'm not sure because... for personal reasons, I might be busy during that time. So I wanted to see if I could go next year. But I don't know if that's possible because of COVID stuff. And I think Japan is like closed right now. So I don't know. But I do want to go to Japan one day. And it has to be in March or April because that's when cherry blossoms, you know. That was from Shichibukai Law. Fernando Coleman. If they gave you the possibility of fulfilling a desire, what would it be? Who's they? Who is they? I just want a house. Honestly, right now, if the question is if they gave you if you had one wish that, like, there's other stuff that I want, but most realistically what I want right now is a house. Okay. Is there something not necessarily bad that a follower could do that bothers you? That is an interesting question. But I don't understand it. Like, why would someone do something that's not bad that would bother me? I'm trying to figure it out, the question, or I'm trying to think of something like, I don't like it when people make assumptions about what I think based on one thing I said. Like, what I don't like is like, let's say, for example, no, but I've explained. Oh yeah, that's a good answer actually. Okay, I'll explain. I'll say that now. But first, I don't like it when people do something like, I say, I like strawberries, and then someone goes like, yeah, well, what about apples and pears? Which is kind of basically devil's advocate. I get annoyed by devil's advocates. So that's a good answer. Thanks, Knox. It's basically what you asked. So it's not necessarily bad, but I get annoyed by it because my understanding of a devil's advocate is that they will always say the opposite of what you say just to play devil's advocate. But for me, having a discussion, because I have a limited amount of time and hundreds of people to answer DMs and questions and everything every single day, for me, it's annoying when people play devil's advocate, because if you're just disagreeing with me for the sake of disagreeing, there's no point to the discussion. Because for me, a discussion should be about, reaching an understanding with each other, or like, it should have somewhere to go. Whereas if someone is just disagreeing for the sake of disagreement, they don't want to go anywhere, they don't want to come to a conclusion, they just want to keep, and that to me is pointless and annoying. And yeah. Does that make sense? I feel like we had a whole discussion about it one time, but I don't know how I said it properly. I think that is the best way I can say it now. Hello, thank you, Cedric, for the 10 months of subs. So yeah, that is one thing that a follower could do that would be annoying, but it's not necessarily bad. But for me, I think it's also because a couple of people that I've known in the past, they always play devil's advocate, and then it's just they just do it to like stoke, what's the word, to stoke arguments, and I don't like that. I feel like it's not productive. Ferry says, I play devil's advocate to make a conversation. No, but then that's so dumb, because for me, that's dumb, because there's no conversation, so you disagree just to make a conversation. I don't see the point in that. Then reach a conclusion after the argument or discussion. Okay, you must have a lot of time. There is two sides of a coin. Yeah, I don't think anyone disagreed with that. I like talking to people who actually disagree with me, and then we can talk to each other and understand from each other's perspective. I don't like talking to people about things that they're just disagreeing for the sake of disagreement, not because they actually disagree with me. You fairy as a person. Like, let's say we agree on something, but you disagree with me just for the sake of argument. You can't talk from the perspective of someone who actually disagrees with me, so there's nothing I can actually learn from you. I'm just wasting my time, because all you want to do is make a conversation to disagree. And that is annoying to me. I'd rather have a discussion with someone who really disagrees with me, but who is willing to have an open conversation, rather than someone who just... There is no right or no wrong. Yes. If your mother ever gets raped, I would love to hear you say that again. Would love to hear you say that there's no wrong when, I don't know, your brother is shot in the face. Let's hear you say that again. When you've had some, I don't know, life experience. Okay, these people like to stir the pot. Yes, and it's, to me, a waste of time. Because the thing is, if I had no time, if I had a lot of time on my hands, sure, let's talk about endless arguments, blah, 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 forever. But I don't have a lot of time, and I like having productive discussions, and I don't feel like I can have productive discussions with people who are just disagreeing for the sake of disagreement. Okay. I sure came in at a great time. If you had more time, you'd be owning Genshin. Yeah. I don't like it when people say there's no right or wrong, because it makes no sense. Like, if we're having a spiritual discussion and we're in church, I don't know, sure, let's go deep and say, oh, there's no right or wrong because we're all just one ball of energy and blah, 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 blah. But let's be practical. There is a right and a wrong. If you want to live in a civilized society, we have to know that there is a right and a wrong. Yes, it's not black and white. Even murder can be justified if it was, for example, in self-defense. But we have to decide on what is right, what is wrong if we want to get by in society, because otherwise people will just go around doing crazy shit and we wouldn't be able to move forward. We would live like animals. Because you know where there isn't right and wrong? In the animal kingdom, where the lion eats the zebra and it doesn't matter because it is the wild. But now we want to live in civilized society, so I can't eat your flesh because that would be weird and crazy and wrong, right? So I just think, like, people who say there's no right or wrong, you need to go live, like, you must be very privileged or live a very privileged life, because to think that that is a logical thing to say, it doesn't make sense to me, but, you know, to each their own. What is your favorite Isekai? The first one that comes to mind is Konosuba. I think it's hilarious. Anyone else want to answer that? Hello, Lone Ranger 888. I really like that number. It's my favorite. And Day Old Turkey Sub, welcome. Blackblade says Overlord. Emerald says mine is ReZero, of course. Oopsies. I accidentally typed in Anili. Anili Lily on Facebook. Sorry. As an anime or light novel manga? I think Tanya is a very good answer. Yes. Tanya is also... Actually, I'd probably say... but the thing is, yes. Tanya is technically rated higher for me than Konosuba, but Tanya isn't the first thing that comes to mind as an isekai, but yes. Let's see here. Konosuba Isekai. ReZero. I loved ReZero. I loved Konosuba. I loved Sword Art Online. I loved Rising of the Shield Hero. What do you mean fairy tale is... Oh, it's probably like a... Let me do that thing again. Okay. I'm gonna quickly hide my face. So that you can see everything. No Game, No Life. It was fine. But I didn't love it as much as most people. ReZero, loved it. Konosuba, loved it. I've never watched it, loved it. I loved it. I love it. I liked most of it, but I don't remember much from the last season, but I still think it's very entertaining. So, okay. And love Tanya. So, technically, my favorite isekai, thinking of it as an isekai, would be Konosuba, but my highest rated one would probably be Tanya. So those two. But I'm actually a big fan of isekai in general. Huggy Bot, thank you so much for the sub. That is your 3rd month in a row. Thank you. I think in a row or no, doesn't matter, but thank you. No, Fairy Tail isn't an isekai. I think there's maybe one arc where they go to another world, but I don't think it is an isekai. It's a very fun genre. It's very versatile. Like, you can do so much with it. Dark Shadow says, I would probably say Tsukimichi. I don't know Tsukimichi, so let me look that up. Tsukimichi. Oh, Moonlit Fantasy. This is a new one, right? Isn't this the one everyone was talking about recently? Wow, this is your favorite isekai? Huh. Makoto Misumi was just an average teenager who happened to suddenly be summoned to another world as a hero. But the goddess of this world called him ugly and took his hero status away and then sent him to the ends of the world. In the wastelands, he meets dragons, spiders, orcs, dwarves, and... What about Spider Isekai? Spider Isekai is also really fun. Makoto manages to show promises in the use of magic and fighting, which he wouldn't have been able to do in his former world. He has numerous encounters, but will he be able to survive in this new world? Oh my goodness. She called him ugly and she banished him. That is so funny. Tsukimichi. Is that Takemichi's cousin, right? I've been telling you about Tsukimichi for a while. You know, every single day there's someone that tells me, watch this show, watch that show, this is good. Unless I see GIFs and look it up at least once, I'm not gonna remember. Okay, let's see here. Walter Buiti, have you seen Full Metal Alchemist? If not, do you plan to watch it anytime soon? I have not seen it, but I did recently buy all the manga, like all of the volumes secondhand, and I am planning to watch it. But I don't know when, but definitely in the next 6 months, probably. Next is one that I don't understand because it is in ¿Cuál es tu capítulo favorito de One Piece? Can someone translate? ¿Cuál es tu capítulo favorito de One Piece? What is my favorite capital in One Piece? Chapter? Character? Episode? My favorite episode would be the Mr. One versus Zoro fight. That is the one that... No, the Luffy versus Eneru end of the fight. What is your favorite episode of One Piece? Okay, those are my answers. That's the first that comes to mind. Luffy versus Eneru, the end of it. What was the other one that I just said? Zoro versus Mr. One. The episode Luffy catches Vivi. All of Brooke singing. Shut Up and Come With Me from the Drum Island arc. Not Luffy versus Bellamy. Ah, yes, the Duval reveal. Jaybird says, how are you, sis? I miss you. I miss you too. I'm sorry I haven't been replying to my Instagram DMs. Evidence. I'm a subscriber from Japan. What made you being into Japanese anime? When I was really small, like I don't know, 8 or 9 or 10, I used to go to someone's house where they would babysit me. And I would want to play with her all the time, and she would get annoyed at me because I was small and she was older than me. So she would sit me down by her computer and put anime on for me to watch. And then I started getting into anime, and I watched stuff like Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon and Tokyo Mew Mew, but it was all dubs. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, stuff like that. So I watched whatever I could see on TV. But then for a while, I didn't have anywhere to watch anime, and so I didn't watch it for a long time. But then my friend Joey said I can watch it on a certain site and another site. He said he watches on Crunchyroll and also on one pirate site, because he was telling me to watch Fairy Tail. So then I started watching, because I didn't have money, so I couldn't buy Crunchyroll. So I watched on pirate sites, and then I started my channel, and then I started to get money, and then I paid for Crunchyroll. And yeah, now I am super into anime, but I always feel like I would have, if I just knew where to watch it all this time, I would have always been into anime, but I didn't know where to watch it. But I think it would have been interesting. How would my life have turned out if I knew where to watch anime and I watched it from a very young age? It's so amazing you had anime back then. I swear. And then you paid for Crunchyroll to buffer, yes. That's all it does these days. Okay, last couple of questions. Let's power through these because it's been over an hour. Your choices for some anime that someone just starting anime could enjoy easily. Haikyuu. But the difficulty with this is like, I need to know your taste, because anime has different genres. So how would I tell? But if I had to choose, let me do this. Wait, give me a second. Sort by score. I would say Haikyuu, Demon Slayer, Violet Evergarden, those three might get someone into anime, but it all depends on the person's taste. Jujutsu Kaisen would be a good first time watch for most people that you're trying to get into anime. But I mean, if it's a girl, then I would suggest things like Fruits Basket, Nana, or a guy that's into romance, whatever. Welcome to the Ballroom. There's tons. It depends on I have to know the person, and then I would make recommendations based on their taste. What about Grand Blue? That's not for everyone. Although I think most people like comedy, but if someone's into comedy and they've never watched anime, I would rather recommend them Konosuba. Okay. Favorite new character from Dressrosa? Probably Kiros. I really like Kiros. Yo, Katie, tell them to watch Keijo. I haven't even watched Keijo. Would you like to live in another country or not? I used to really want to live in another country, and some days I still feel like I should. But then I look at what's happening in Australia, and I'm like, and most people that move out of South Africa in the last 10 years have moved to New Zealand or Australia. And when I look at what's happening in Australia, I'm like, okay, you know, we have our shit, but I don't want to live there either, so. So no, I'm happy living in South Africa. What is your favorite One Piece color spread that you have ever seen? I don't remember seeing a color spread that I particularly liked. Although I did color in, I like those pages in the manga where you can screenshot it and color it in. I did that on my iPad. I wish I could do that more. Drawing makes me so happy, and coloring in, and painting. I need more time for that. What is your opinion of Gintama? Wow, lots of Gintama questions from Instagram. I already answered it, so I'm not going to answer it again. Black Cat. When I made this screenshot, I read this comment, and it confused me heavily. Please listen to this. Listen. Wait, just give me a second. Honku's door is closed, but I can still hear him talk. Not Corazon? Oh, of course. Oh, yes, it's Corazon. But he's new in Dressrosa, but he's from a flashback. So I was thinking who I met in Dressrosa, the place, not the arc. So if it was Dressrosa, the arc, Corazon. But if it is Dressrosa, the place, a character I met in Dressrosa, the place, it would be Kiros. Okay, now listen to this. Does it feel rare to be an anime lover but also have a different political opinion than most weebs? There is not just one political opinion. Like, you have to be more specific. What political opinion? I've had many various political opinions, and how do you judge? How many weebs do you know to know that whatever political opinion I even said that you think is so different is different from most weebs? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not just one political opinion. There is various political opinions that I've shared over time. And so that's one thing. And then the other thing is, how do you know my political opinion is in the minority anyway? Like, you are a weeb. By definition, you don't get out much. You don't know that other weebs feel differently than me or the same as you. I don't. So that to me is, I don't understand that question. Must be a Komi. Thinks everyone agrees with them outside a few others. When you say Komi, it makes you think of Saga of Tanya the Evil. That one scene. Come to India. You cannot even properly share your political opinion. Yeah, I have to say that as much as our country is a little bit crazy, at least we have a freedom of speech. We can say whatever we want about our president. We can make fun about he can't do math, whatever. But at the end of the day, at least we're not killed for or targeted for saying something bad about someone. You know what I'm saying? Or disagreeing with someone. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, there is one political party that is very aggressive and violent. but they don't target like randoms. They target powerful political people that disagree with them. But I'm not a powerful political person, so. I'd picture most weebs as being cellar dwellers that would like to get access to as much free stuff they can get, so they can weeb it up more. I kind of disagree, but I've been spending a lot of time on this other channel, Hero Hey, and reading what weebs are saying in his comments make me feel hope for the world of weebdom, the weebdom world. So there's this channel, Hero Hey. The anime party will conquer South Africa. Katie will be president. So yeah, here's the channel. I recently started watching a lot of his videos, and I tweeted him on Twitter, and then he followed me back, so I was kind of fangirling yesterday. But yeah, seeing his comments, the takes and the stuff he talks about in his videos, and then seeing their comments, it makes me feel like not all weebs feel the same. Not at all. Like the Attack on Titan is quite a political show, but the fandom is pretty much split in half on certain topics, so I wouldn't say there's a majority of weebs that feel the same way because they're weebs. Wait, you make fun of someone for not knowing math? Yeah, imagine me making fun of someone for not knowing math. They must really not know math. Like, because I'm bad at math. No, but it's just a joke because PewDiePie made a video or laughed at the video of our president not being able to say a big number. When you do that here, you just get harassed. Where's that? Come to Greece. You can say whatever you want. No one cares. Imagine our president is making fun of the people who list their houses in the fire, and it was his fault because he didn't care about giving money to the firefighters. Didn't he set those people's freaking place on fire? Oh yeah, you said it was his fault, but it was because he didn't give money. But didn't he do that because he was maybe mad at the place? Like, that seems to be the kind of thing he would do. Politics are crazy. Hey, Takish, thank you for raiding. With 66 people. Oh, I almost thought it was 69, and I was about to say, hello. If you're probably rating me because I'm in the Genshin category. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here, and then we are going to switch over to Genshin because it's been about an hour and a half, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to get to the new Genshin stuff. You can turn sub chat off, Elizabeth. If you're here, then they can chat and say hello if they want. But if you're watching this video back later on YouTube, thank you for, listening. I hope you answered some of the questions in the comment section. Tiago disabled the sub-only mode, but then Hunter enabled it because they clicked at the same time. And then Tiago disabled it again. Okay, but yes, thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.